Napoleon Hill's Outwitting the Devil, though written in 1938, wasn't published until 2011, and it's one of those books that challenges conventional thinking on success, failure, and the forces that shape our lives. The book is a conversation, literally, between Hill and a character he refers to as the Devil. This isn't the typical devil with horns and a pitchfork, but rather a personification of fear, doubt, and all the negative forces that hold us back in life. Outwitting the Devil offers some profound lessons. Let's break them down in a practical and enlightening way. The power of definiteness of purpose. Hill argues that people who lack a clear, definite purpose in life are easily controlled by the devil. When you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there, and that road is often paved with procrastination, fear, and distractions. The devil thrives on this lack of direction, leading people into a life of drifting, living day to day without any real goal or ambition. Hill's conversation with the devil reveals that having a definite purpose is the foundation for a successful life. When you know what you want and are committed to achieving it, you're less likely to be swayed by doubt, fear, or negativity. Instead, you develop a kind of mental immunity to the devil's influence. The idea is that once you've decided on your purpose, the universe starts aligning to help you achieve it. But it's up to you to remain focused and not be distracted by the myriad temptations and obstacles that will inevitably arise. To implement this in your life, Hill suggests regularly asking yourself, what do I really want? It's not enough to have a vague idea, you need to be specific. Whether it's success in your career, a fulfilling relationship, or financial independence, the clearer you are about what you want, the more likely you are to achieve it. Mastering self-discipline. Without discipline, even the most well-defined goals will fall by the wayside. The devil in Hill's dialogue emphasizes how lack of self-discipline is one of his most effective tools for keeping people in a state of drifting. Self-discipline is the ability to control your impulses, emotions, and desires. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Hill argues that mastering self-discipline is essential because it allows you to stay on track with your goals, no matter what distractions or challenges come your way. For instance, let's say your goal is to write a book. Without self-discipline, you might start writing but then get distracted by social media, TV, or any number of other activities. But with discipline, you would set a schedule, stick to it, and make consistent progress until the book is finished. Hill suggests several strategies for developing self-discipline, such as setting small, manageable goals to build momentum, creating routines that support your objectives, and avoiding environments or people that encourage bad habits. By mastering self-discipline, you effectively take control of your life and reduce the devil's influence over you. The danger of drifting. Drifting refers to the aimless, unproductive life that many people lead when they lack purpose and direction. Drifters are those who go with the flow, never really making decisions for themselves or striving for anything better. The devil loves drifters because they are easy to manipulate and control. Drifters are those who are content with mediocrity, who settle for less than they're capable of, and who allow circumstances to dictate their lives rather than taking control. Hill explains that drifting is one of the most dangerous things you can do because it leads to a life of regret, missed opportunities, and unfulfilled potential. To avoid drifting, Hill emphasizes the importance of being proactive in your life. This means setting goals, making plans, and taking deliberate actions toward achieving your objectives. It's about being conscious of the choices you make every day and ensuring that they are aligned with your larger purpose. When you stop drifting and start living with intention, you not only outwit the devil, but also start living a more fulfilling and successful life. Overcoming fear. Fear is one of the most potent tools the devil uses to keep people in a state of drifting. In Outwitting the Devil, Hill identifies fear as the primary obstacle to success and happiness. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of criticism, or fear of the unknown, these anxieties can paralyze you, preventing you from taking the necessary steps to achieve your goals. Hill reveals that fear is often irrational and that the devil uses it to create doubt and hesitation. The key to overcoming fear is to recognize it for what it is, a mental construct that has no power over you unless you give it power. Hill suggests that one of the most effective ways to combat fear is to take action. Action dispels fear because it forces you to confront the very thing you're afraid of, often revealing that the fear was unfounded to begin with. Another strategy Hill advocates is to develop a positive mental attitude. By focusing on positive thoughts and outcomes, you can shift your mindset away from fear and toward confidence and courage. Surrounding yourself with supportive people and maintaining a strong belief in your ability to succeed are also crucial for overcoming fear. The influence of environment. Your environment plays a significant role in your success or failure. The people you associate with, the information you consume, and the places you spend your time all have a profound impact on your mindset and behavior. The devil exploits negative environments to keep people in a state of drifting. If you're surrounded by negative people who constantly complain, criticize, or doubt, it's likely that their attitudes will rub off on you. Similarly, if you're consuming negative media or spending time in places that don't inspire or uplift you, it's easy to fall into a negative mindset. Hill advises being very selective about the company you keep and the environments you place yourself in. Surround yourself with positive, ambitious people who encourage and challenge you to be your best. Create a physical environment that supports your goals, whether that means organizing your workspace, spending time in nature, or simply decluttering your home. By consciously choosing your environment, you can protect yourself from the devil's influence and create conditions that foster success and happiness. The importance of self-education. Formal education is valuable, but Hill stresses the importance of self-education, the ongoing process of learning and personal development that continues long after you leave school. The devil thrives on ignorance, and one of the best ways to outwit him is to continually expand your knowledge and skills. Self-education involves reading books, attending seminars, taking online courses, and learning from mentors. It's about being curious and seeking out new information that can help you grow in your personal and professional life. Hill believed that those who stop learning stop growing, and when you stop growing, you become susceptible to the devil's influence. Hill also emphasizes the importance of critical thinking and independent thought. Don't just accept information at face value. Question it, analyze it, and form your own conclusions. This intellectual independence is crucial for outwitting the devil because it means you're not easily swayed by popular opinion, propaganda, or other forms of manipulation. Overcoming indecision. When you can't make up your mind, you end up going nowhere. Hill argues that successful people are decisive. They make decisions quickly and with conviction, even if those decisions are sometimes wrong. The ability to make decisions is what keeps you moving forward and prevents you from getting stuck in a rut. To become more decisive, Hill suggests practicing decision-making in small ways every day. This could be as simple as deciding what to wear, what to eat, or which book to read next. The more you practice making decisions, the more confident you'll become in your ability to make bigger, more important decisions. Hill also advises against worrying too much about making the perfect decision. In most cases, any decision is better than no decision because it allows you to take action and learn from the results. The key is to avoid paralysis by analysis, the tendency to overthink every possible outcome to the point where you never actually make a decision. The role of faith. Faith, in Hill's view, is not just a religious concept but a powerful psychological tool. Faith is the belief in yourself, your abilities, and the idea that the universe will support you in achieving your goals. The devil tries to undermine faith by planting seeds of doubt, fear, and uncertainty, but Hill argues that faith can be cultivated and strengthened through practice. One of the ways to build faith is through positive affirmations, repeating positive statements about yourself and your goals until they become ingrained in your subconscious mind. Visualization is another powerful technique. By vividly imagining your desired outcome, you can create a strong sense of belief that it will happen. Faith also requires taking action, even when you're not sure of the outcome. When you take action with faith, you're essentially telling the universe that you trust it to help you achieve your goals. This positive energy not only keeps you motivated, but also attracts opportunities and resources that can help you succeed. Understanding the law of hypnotic rhythm. This law states that once a habit or thought pattern is established, it tends to repeat itself automatically, much like a rhythm or routine. The devil uses this law to keep people stuck in negative habits and mindsets, making it difficult to break free from patterns of failure or mediocrity. However, Hill also explains that the law of hypnotic rhythm can work in your favor if you establish positive habits and thought patterns. Once these are ingrained, they become automatic and success becomes a natural part of your life. The key is to consciously create the habits and routines that support your goals, knowing that over time they will become second nature. To harness the power of hypnotic rhythm, Hill suggests starting small. Focus on creating one positive habit at a time, such as exercising regularly, reading every day, or practicing gratitude. As these habits become ingrained, they will set the rhythm for your life, making it easier to achieve your goals without constant effort or willpower. Embracing failure as a teacher. Failure is often seen as something to be avoided at all costs, but Hill argues that failure is one of the most valuable teachers you can have. The devil uses the fear of failure to prevent people from taking risks and pursuing their dreams. However, those who understand the true nature of failure realize that it's not something to be feared, but something to be learned from. Every failure carries with it the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit, Hill says. This means that within every failure, there is a lesson that can help you succeed in the future. The key is to analyze your failures, understand what went wrong, and use that knowledge to improve your approach. Hill advises developing a mindset that sees failure as a stepping stone to success. When you fail, don't dwell on it or let it discourage you. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to do better next time? By embracing failure as a teacher, you not only outwit the devil, but also accelerate your journey toward success. The importance of a positive mental attitude. A positive mental attitude, PMA, is a recurring theme in Hill's work, and Outwitting the Devil is no exception. The devil thrives on negativity, and a negative mental attitude, NMA, is one of his most powerful tools. When you allow negative thoughts to dominate your mind, you open the door for the devil to take control. Hill emphasizes that maintaining a positive mental attitude is crucial for outwitting the devil and achieving success. A PMA attracts positive opportunities, people, and outcomes into your life, while an NMA does the opposite. The good news is that you have the power to choose your attitude. By consciously focusing on positive thoughts, practicing gratitude, and surrounding yourself with positive influences, you can cultivate a PMA. Hill also points out that a positive mental attitude doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about facing challenges with optimism and confidence, knowing that you have the ability to overcome them. By maintaining a PMA, you not only protect yourself from the devil's influence, but also create a mindset that is conducive to success. The impact of habits are powerful because they determine much of your daily behavior. Hill suggests conducting a habit audit, taking a close look at your daily routines, and identifying the habits that contribute to your success and those that don't. Once you've identified your bad habits, the next step is to replace them with positive ones. This might involve small changes like swapping out unhealthy snacks for nutritious ones or setting aside time each day for exercise. The important thing to remember is that habits, whether good or bad, are created through repetition. By consistently practicing positive habits, you can rewire your brain and establish new, healthier routines. Over time, these positive habits will become second nature, helping you stay on track with your goals and outwit the devil. The power of decision and initiative. Decision and initiative are closely linked. Initiative means taking action, even when you don't have all the answers or the perfect plan. It's about being proactive and seizing opportunities as they arise. Hill points out that many people wait for the perfect moment to act, but in reality, the perfect moment rarely comes. Successful people understand that action creates momentum, and momentum leads to success. Hill advises cultivating the habit of making decisions quickly and acting on them. Don't let fear, doubt, or the opinions of others hold you back. The more you practice making decisions and taking initiative, the more confident and effective you'll become. This is a key strategy for outwitting the devil and achieving your goals. The role of time management. Hill argues that the devil loves to waste your time with distractions, procrastination, and meaningless activities. To outwit the devil, you need to be vigilant about how you manage your time. Hill suggests treating time as a precious commodity and being intentional about how you spend it. This means setting priorities, creating a schedule, and sticking to it. It also means learning to say no to activities and commitments that don't align with your goals. Effective time management isn't about being busy all the time, it's about being productive and focused on the activities that matter most. Hill advises reviewing your daily and weekly routines to identify areas where you can be more efficient. By mastering time management, you can make significant progress toward your goals and reduce the devil's influence over your life. The value of persistence. Persistence is the ability to keep going, even when the going gets tough. The devil tries to discourage persistence by making the path to success seem difficult or impossible, but those who persist ultimately prevail. Hill describes persistence as a combination of willpower, determination, and resilience. It's about refusing to give up, no matter how challenging the situation may be. Hill emphasizes that persistence often requires patience and a long-term perspective. Success doesn't usually come overnight, and those who stick with their goals, even when progress is slow, are the ones who eventually achieve them. To develop persistence, Hill suggests focusing on your why, the deep underlying reason you want to achieve your goal. When you're clear on your purpose, it becomes easier to stay motivated and keep pushing forward even when faced with difficulties. Persistence is the antidote to the devil's attempts to derail you, and it's essential for long-term success. The significance of the other self. In Outwitting the Devil, Hill introduces the concept of the other self. This other self is your higher self, the part of you that is connected to a greater intelligence and that knows what's best for you. Hill argues that everyone has access to this other self, but many people don't listen to it because they're too focused on the external world or are controlled by fear and doubt. The other self is your inner guide, the voice that nudges you in the direction of your true purpose and potential. It's the part of you that knows what you really want and what you're capable of achieving. Hill suggests that to access the other self, you need to quiet your mind, listen to your intuition, and trust your instincts. One way to connect with your other self is through meditation, reflection, or simply spending time alone in nature. By tuning in to this inner guidance, you can make decisions that are aligned with your true purpose and outwit the devil's attempts to lead you astray. Leveraging the power of the mastermind. Hill also discusses the importance of surrounding yourself with like-minded, positive individuals who can support and challenge you in your pursuit of success. He calls this group the mastermind. The idea is that when two or more people come together with a shared purpose, they create a powerful energy that is greater than the sum of its parts. The mastermind is about collaboration, mutual support, and the exchange of ideas. By surrounding yourself with a mastermind group, you can gain new perspectives, receive constructive feedback, and stay motivated. Hill argues that the devil hates the mastermind because it's a source of strength and resilience that's difficult to break. To create your own mastermind, Hill suggests finding people who share your values and goals and who are committed to personal and professional growth. This group can meet regularly to discuss challenges, share resources, and hold each other accountable. By leveraging the power of the mastermind, you can amplify your efforts and outwit the devil more effectively. Taking control of your life. Outwitting the devil is a powerful reminder that you have the ability to take control of your life, but it requires conscious effort and a willingness to challenge the forces that hold you back. The devil, as Hill describes him, is not an external being, but a representation of the negative forces within and around you. Fear, doubt, indecision, and procrastination. By applying the lessons in this book, defining your purpose, mastering self-discipline, overcoming fear, and cultivating positive habits, you can outwit the devil and achieve the success and fulfillment you desire. Remember that it's not about being perfect, it's about being persistent, proactive, and positive in your pursuit of your goals. So, what's the next step? Start by identifying one area of your life where you're drifting or where the devil seems to have a foothold. Then apply the principles you've learned here to take back control. Remember, the power is within you to create the life you want.